In this video, I'm going to be talking about the headlight setup on my Lexus IS350. Hello everyone and welcome to Marty Motoring. I'm back doing another video on my 2007 Lexus IS350. We got the VLAN taillights here looking really good at night. I just got off work and had a little time to make this video. The sun just set and we are here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Now this isn't ideal weather or time of day, but I figured this is the time I have to make the video. So I wanted to start answering these questions, and it actually works out at night because you can see the output of the headlights. I've been getting a lot of questions about my headlight setup and what I did, so I'm gonna try to go over that today. So this car comes with an HID headlight setup. They have the AFS system, so they do auto level. I did have the sprayer washers and HIDs with this car. I talked about that in past videos. I deleted the sprayer system. I just have a smooth bumper now. There's no headlight washer cleaners that pop up. People have been asking me, how did I get this? Like, what did I use? These are VIPMotoz aftermarket headlights. Online, it will say not HID compatible because you should not, and I guess you can't because it'll get too hot. You shouldn't put an HID in this halogen projector. These are made for halogens, so you get that yellow look or whatever, and then they have the LED bar. Well, what I thought I'd do just to get the white look of an HID is use LED. They don't get hot, they fit in a halogen projector, and they project light pretty much just as well, I would say. A lot of the headlight purists and fabricators may not agree with me or say, oh, you should never put anything but a halogen and a halogen projector. Get specific projectors for your LEDs and specific ones for your HIDs. I do agree with that for the HIDs because that is what comes stock on these cars. The insides of my headlights were actually very yellow and I didn't want to open them up and clean them. I was like, I'm just gonna order a fresh set of headlights. Well, the OEM ones were very expensive and I just got the car and didn't want to spend a lot of money. And I picked up the set of these for about $350 and the LED bulbs I think were another 20 or 30. It really wasn't that bad for the low beam. Since I knew this was a 6,000 Kelvin, I matched it. It's just the pure white. The LED low beam, I matched it 6,000 Kelvin, and now everything's white. So the pros are that uses less power, potentially puts off less heat. And I think they last a little longer. There's no gases to explode. They're not high intensity discharge. They're light emitting diode. That's what LED stands for. So everything's kind of LED in here. You got one little LED here. Let me show you how they look without the headlights on though. So the only thing I don't like about these is the yellow high beam and running light. Unfortunately, the running light is just that yellow, and of course your high beams. The high beams, as you can see, it's like low beam, high beam. It's just halogen. There's an in-between setting where you can just have the check marks on, but that even kind of looks weird. So that's what I usually do, is just run them like this, and it looks pretty menacing and gives it a modern look. And also, that's how the turn signals look. They're just on the insides of it. So I have the hazards on right now. That's how the turn signal looks. These are actually halogen as well. As you can see, they have that like slow fade to the blinking. LEDs are a lot more abrupt when they blink. It's just kind of an on and a straight off. There's no kind of fade there. This is just vinyl from eBay, and it just went right on. Obviously, they're the same shape as the factory headlights. So those are the VIPMotoz headlights in the front. In the instructions they send you, you can disconnect or connect the LED bar if you don't like that or want that. I think it looks cool and makes it look more modern, so I kept that connected. You have to remove the AFS fuse from the fuse box. Once you remove that, the light goes away on the dash, and that's the only thing. You lose that and you have the halogen daytime running lights and high beams. That's kind of the only downfall of them, but for $350, they've held up really good. I've had them for over a year now, and they work really well. So like I said, that is the setup in the front, VIPMotoz headlights. I will put the link for the headlights in the description below so you can check them out on Amazon, see if you want to buy them. Like I said, they work great. Kind of tried to go over all the features. If you have any other questions, drop it in the comments below and I'll try my best to reply to you. It's been a pretty solid setup for pretty much since I had the car. I have thought about modifying the OEM ones now that I have these running and just kind of getting them to where I want. But honestly, it was but at this point it was just kind of extra money to spend when these work just fine for aftermarket. I have seen the V-Land, the new V-Land jeweled ones. I've heard mixed reviews on them and mixed pricing, so I'm not sure if we'll get those on the channel. For right now, I'll probably just stick with these since they do work and they're there. If something better comes along, I definitely would like to check it out, but for now, these work great. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to support the channel and get notified of all the future videos, and a little bell next to it so that you get a notification. Follow me on Instagram at Marty Motoring. I'm always posting new stuff and you can interact with me there. And as always, leave a little rubber on the road.